Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new LEGO Harry Potter promotion, set number 40452, the Hogwarts Gryffindor Dorms, with 148 pieces. This is a $20 value set, and you get it for free when you spend over $100 on LEGO Harry Potter purchases. And it's phenomenal. This is one of my favorite sets, hands down. Now, disclaimer, it does not come with all of those Chocolate Frog cards. The set only came with 4. However, the main point of it is to be able to display all of your Chocolate Frog cards, which I've done, and I'll show you that more when I go into the build of the set. But again, this set does have 4 cards. The build is really great, and it interfaces perfectly with the other Hogwarts sets from this year. And the minifigures included are non-exclusive, but we do have duplicate versions of Harry and Ron. Let's take a look at those characters first, and then bounce back to the build of the set. Alright, the first minifigure here is going to be Harry Potter, not exclusive. He's got the traditional hair and face that first year Harry has always had, and then a very nice open face plaid jacket with a blue undershirt underneath. Normal legs there in dark gray, and then on the back he's got a very nice scared expression. Not too much else to say about this character. His accessory is of course his traditional wand pack. I didn't poke them out because I don't feel the need to, but that's what you would get with this minifigure. The other minifigure is going to be his best friend Ron. Ron here also has the same face and hair as the traditional first-year Ron. He's got his very nice sweater there from a couple sets it's appeared in, and some very nice dark brown legs. On the back, he's got a very cool scared expression with some cool wrinkle designs for his sweatshirt. Not too much I'll say for this character. He also comes with his wands as an accessory. We've got the light brown ones there. Not too much I'll say for him. Pretty basic character. Nothing new, but still nice to get him here. All right, so this is a rectangular build, and it has to be in order to fit in with the modular castle system. However, the Gryffindor dormitory is circular, and the designers did a great job replicating that in a square feature by having the beds kind of slanted. It gives the appearance that the room is kind of curving, and I really, really like that. So the beds are easily removable. They just sit on one stud. You can pop them out. And it's the 4-poster beds. You got the bed on the top with the drapes up there, and I guess you could pull those down and wrap them around in your imagination to use. And one minifigure does fit nicely on there. Just kind of slide him in. It's a pretty tight fit, but once you get him in, you know, he locks in there. And then, there's Ron in his little bed. And the best part about being hard to get in is it's hard to get him to come out. You got to really shake it. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say for the beds. Love the design. The gold's nice, and they fit in quite well. We have a very nice Gryffindor-styled rug in the center there. Love those triangle pieces in maroon and orange. Great to get them. There's also a trunk in the back here, and this trunk, nothing's inside of it. It just has a candle, a frog, and a letter on top. I guess if you wanted, you could put those inside. In the trunk right now, Harry and Ron's wands I'm using to store them, but honestly, you could really put anything there. Extra pieces, the stuff on top, doesn't really matter. And that just connects on those 2 studs in the back there. Other than that, there's not too much else to say about the build here. It's really just the frame. This piece does come off to allow for easier play, but you got to put it back on if you're going to add this to the modular castle system. From the exterior, it's kind of ugly. The black lines don't really look the greatest. I'm interested to see how this will interface with the castle. Maybe one day I'll build it all back and set it up for you guys, but we'll see. Very nice windows. I love the use of those great pieces for that. And then on the inside, this black frame, the point of that is to take this square piece and just slide it in. And there's enough room on there to store all of the Chocolate Frog cards. This is one of every single card that LEGO has made. And I'm really happy with that. To get all these cards, they come in all of the mainline sets, the 20th anniversary sets from 2021, barring the buildable figures. They also came in the advent calendar, this promotion, and the poly bag. So there's a lot of different places you can get them. However, here I have, one of every single card. And then over here, all of my extras, all the duplicates. Now, I bought every single set these cards came in, and I still did not get every one. I was missing Madame Maxine, so I had to order that off Bricklink. So I don't want to get into ranty territory here, but I spent so much money buying all of the sets, and I didn't get all the cards, and I had to order one. Thankfully, it only cost me like 79 cents off Bricklink, but that's a lot of duplicates, and I didn't even get all of them. But I will say, when you put all the cards here as intended, this looks so good, and I'm really happy to actually have a place to display these, as opposed to just kind of have them floating around the castles and everything. No, there's a legit way to display these Chocolate Frog cards. Now, for any of you who haven't seen, here's a closer look at all of the cards. Starting at the top, we have Albus Dumbledore in silver, then Albus Dumbledore in gold, Severus Snape, Godric Gryffindor, Minerva McGonagall, Gilderoy Lockhart, Salazar Slytherin, Olympia Maxine. Then we have Helena Hufflepuff, Newt Scamander, Sequina Pickery, Nicholas Flamel, Bernie Botts, Jacondola Scott. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. Jacondola something from, I don't even know what she's from, if I'm being completely honest with you. And then we have Rowena Ravenclaw and Gerbeck Ollivander. And I really love how, like, the 4 founders of Hogwarts, their backgrounds for the cards are slightly different, and then everyone else is the same besides Silver Dumbledore. So I really like that touch. I think it's a very good selection of witches and wizards to include here. And I really hope we get more really nice printed elements like this in the future. I'd love to see more of these. But again, guys, these are all 16 of the Chocolate Frog cards that you do end up getting in the set. Other than that, there's not too much else to say for this. It's a pretty simple set. Very nice to get an expansion to the Hogwarts Castle, though, to make it larger. And it comes with some really great parts. Let's take a look at the box and the menu real quick, and then bounce back to my final verdict. All right, here's the box, and surprisingly, this is not a 20th anniversary set. There's no gold or anything. However, it still has the Chocolate Frog cards, which is kind of interesting. And I love how it's kind of set in the dormitory. You can see, like, all the different backgrounds kind of bleeding in. And then we have the Harry Potter and Ron Weasley there, and of course, the life-size versions of them there. And then it's weird. They actually show pictures of the Chocolate Frog cards here. Every single other Harry Potter set has just had blank ones with a question mark. There's actually a disclaimer here that says, Wizard card tiles shown may vary. 16 different collectible tiles available. 4 randomly selected tiles included in this set. And also, you cannot get duplicates in this set because all 4 are in the same bag, and so they're all unique, which was so nice, so nice. On the top, it again shows them holding 2 different tiles, so it's weird how they actually advertise the different tiles. And then on the back here, we have 4 different tiles, and then here we have 4 other tiles. So there's so many. I'm surprised they didn't just use that traditional black question mark 1 for all of it, because it's so weird how many different ones they printed. But other than that, pretty simple box, not too many surprises. Here's the instruction manual. It's got the same image from the box. On the back, we have the traditional Windman. Then we have an advertisement for all the different sets, how to combine them into one castle. I'm really surprised they didn't include this set or the first flying lesson in here, because by now they would have had time to update it. So interesting. And then here we have a little checklist for all of the cards. Jacondola Skice. If anyone can let me know who she is in the comment section down below, I'd love to hear from you, please. She's the only one of these people I don't recognize. Other than that, not too much else to say for this instruction manual. All right, overall, I'd have to rate this set a solid, let's go 9 out of 10. The minifigures are kind of boring and basic. I would have maybe loved some exclusive versions of them in, like, pajamas, or just give them, like, pajama shirts or something, as opposed to these old prints we've already gotten. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. And I think people would have been more upset if exclusive characters were locked behind a promotional item like this. So I think it's fine they did that. I think it's great that we finally get a place to display the Chocolate Frog cards. That's probably my favorite aspect about this set. And it's also great to get a common room like this. I would love to see this redone for Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. I'd love to get more common rooms. And I just think the set itself is excellent value. If you're spending $100, this is a really nice boon to get. It's a very good value set. That's all I pretty much have to say for it, although I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of this set, the Harry Potter line, the Chocolate Frog cards, really anything about this? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the very next video. I want you all to have a fantastic and safe rest of your day.